Sana had always imagined a peaceful, loving life with Amir. When they got married 7 years ago, she thought she had found her soulmate. Amir was charming, caring, and attentive, or at least he used to be. In the beginning, he would bring her flowers just because, text her sweet messages during the day, and hold her hand tightly when they walked through crowded streets. They laughed together, made plans for their future, and supported each other through ups and downs. But slowly, things began to change. It started with late nights at the office, at least that's what he told her. Then came the weekend business trips and phone calls he would take in the other room. He grew cold and distant, no longer interested in conversations or spending time with her. Sana noticed, of course, but she didn't want to believe that the man she loved could betray her. She made excuses for him, blamed herself, and tried even harder to make the marriage work. She cooked his favorite meals, dressed up for him, and tried to create moments they could enjoy together. But he wasn't present anymore. Not really. One evening, while cleaning their bedroom, Sana accidentally knocked over Amir's phone from the nightstand. The screen lit up with a message that made her heart stop. "I miss you, baby. Last night was amazing." Her hands trembled as she picked up the phone and, for the first time, went through his messages. There, in a private chat, was the truth. Dozens of messages, pictures, and voice notes between Amir and another woman. He had been having an affair, possibly for months. The man who used to swear he couldn't live without her was now giving his love to someone else. Sana felt like the ground beneath her had disappeared. She cried that night, quietly, alone, in the dark. But when the morning came, she made a choice. She wouldn't beg, she wouldn't scream or throw things, she wouldn't let him see her broken. She would be smart, calm. She started paying attention to his behavior, noting down his lies, and secretly gathering proof of his affair. She spoke to a lawyer in confidence and prepared herself mentally and emotionally for what had to come. A few weeks later, on their wedding anniversary, Sana played the part of a loving wife one last time. She decorated the house, made a romantic dinner, and even wore the perfume Amir once said he loved. When he walked in and saw everything, he smiled, clearly fooled by the scene. He kissed her on the cheek and acted like the perfect husband. They sat down to eat, and Sana served him without a word. Under his dinner plate was a sealed envelope. Halfway through the meal, she asked him to open it. Confused, Amir picked it up and read the contents. Divorce papers. Alongside them were printed screenshots of his messages and photos with the other woman. His face went pale. For a moment he tried to speak, to explain, but Sana stopped him. "I know everything," she said, her voice steady. "You gave me lies, fake love, and empty promises. But today, I'm giving you something real, freedom, and myself, peace." She stood up, walked away with her head held high, and never looked back. Her heart was hurt, yes, but it wasn't broken beyond repair. She had loved deeply, and he had played with that love. But she had finally chosen herself. And in that moment, she wasn't just a wife betrayed. She was a woman who knew her worth and walked away from someone who didn't.